and today we're joined with Denise Pronk, Head of Sustainability. So please could you tell us about your role?
My role as Head of Sustainability means that we bring the outside perspective inside the organization, that we constantly challenge if we have the right targets, if we have to adjust them. And we also have a sustainability roadmap to achieve our 2030 targets. And what we basically do is monitor if we're still on track or that we need additional actions to achieve our 2030 targets.
And what was the process of achieving level 5 of the airport carbon accreditation?
So airport carbon accreditation is a CO2 benchmark from airports. It's developed by ACI, our trade organization, together with airports. And level 5 is currently the highest level. And it means that the airport has reduced 90% of the scope 1 and 2 emissions compared to a baseline year. In our case, it's 2010. And then for the remaining 10%, we have bought carbon removal so that we can really say that we are net zero. And the other element is that you have a very active stakeholder plan to collaborate with your stakeholders to reduce the scope 3 emissions. So I think it's important to realize that achieving level 5 is not something you can do overnight. So we have been working on these topics, and especially to reduce this 90% reduction for years already. So I think we started in 2010 with phasing out natural gas in our buildings, and we're still working on that. So it's, I think, something that you need to continue working on and keep on going.
And what innovation have you found to be the most impactful?
Oh, that's a difficult question because I think there are so many innovations and they all help us towards our 2030 targets.
What was your favorite innovation, maybe?
Probably I think the eGPU was really one of my favorites because what I found really cool is that we reached out to the supplier if they could help, if we could help them basically to develop a zero emission ground power unit. And then of course we had a lot of hiccups, but in the end it works, and now they are also delivering these eGPUs to airports all over the world.
Yeah. And the reaction to your work has been very positive. You've been nicknamed the Queen of Sustainability. How do you?
That's kind.
How do you feel about the how your role has been perceived?
So I think these are of course really kind words, and maybe it was because we were really brave in setting the targets and to be clear about our targets, but also be clear about our challenges. And by sharing this, people engaged with us, and I think that's probably one of the success factors.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Welcome.